Oh, I'm in my squeaky chair. Right, let's see. Hi, Drunkers. How are you doing? Alright, what am I doing? I'm gonna start with little Vivian. Perfect. Hey, Sagi. Hi, Dragon Sketches. How's it going, guys? So, I apologise for all the sound going down my road. It's like the whole world is awake and I'm not sure why. Hi, Poppy. Hi, Sleepies. Hey, Bonbon Cold. How are you guys doing? Oh, thank you, Call Me Aliens. I love your little profile picture. Alright, I'm gonna do little baby Vivian. I'm gonna have him like little baby hairs. You know where the hair's like super curly and fluffy? That. I spent 20 minutes today because I was waiting for my mother to acquire the food. And it was at like this children's park thing because my brother was mountain biking nearby. And I was with my dogs and I sat for 20 minutes interacting with this random baby. I did like your fan art you made. I think I saw it. If I haven't, I will search for it diligently, I promise. I'm doing good, Custom Master. How are you doing? Alright, so we've got this adorable little Vivian. Tiny Vivian before all the trauma. Before all the trauma. He's only got a couple more years. Oh well. Oh, you're doing bad. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. He's got his tiny little body. His little cheek pressed up like that. Yep, perfect. The anatomy is... Yeah, you know what? Whatever. It works. We're trying our very best. I love the little detail I've got with Axel here, because he's got all this kit. Like, this kit. Ooh, you drank Mum's coffee. Ooh, fun. Oh, yeah, I did see that fan art. That was really good. I love it. It was amazing. Showed it off to my family. They thought it was awesome. So I really like the details I've got on Axel's actual, like, kit, because he's got a little bag here, of course, and then over here he's got a little baby bottle strapped to it, because Vivian's little, and he needs all the nutrients he can get, because he's little. I mean, he is actually, like, quite tiny. Look at him compared to that. He's very small. I don't know proportions. I as you can tell, I don't interact very often with children enough to know the proportions. Oh well. There's a very interesting webtoon you want to finish it. Oh, that's fine. Got any tips for animating? Ooh. You do a little too much frames. Okay, so a way to, like, incorporate... Ooh, I haven't actually tried out smear frames, but the way I do it for animation is I will, like... That threw me off, Custom Master. Give me a moment. I gotta recover. Okay, so... To animate, what I usually do, which in my new animatic, which I have kept working on, guys, I am working so hard to get it finished for you guys. In the animatic where I've actually started lip syncing for the first time, I got down the basic movements first. And so let's say you were going to make them move there, I don't know, you were going to make them blink. You'd have the first two movements you'd have is the eye open, the eye closed. Oh, hi, Willow. And then from those movements, you'll have to, like, almost... Depending on your frame rate, that's something you could toy around with to find a good frame rate. And then after you've, like, got the first two base moves, you'll fill it in, like, halfway until you feel like you've got a smooth movement. That's what I do, usually, and most of the time it works. It's usually just toying with your frame rate. I hate having to say an R and a W in the same sentence. It's awful. Awful for me. It's evil. I'm shaking the table. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying. Alright, so we've got tiny Vivian. Little Vivian. Look at that. Look how small. You ever knew seeing there cannibals of them? When you show... Is that a person? Oh, that is sad. You're stuck using a nub digital pen. Usually do digital pen. With pen. See the lines good with it. Oh, I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. Hold on. it'll take a moment for me to usually just I'm not sure whether you can change the pressure sensitivity on digital paint. He's so cute, you just want to slap him? Are you talking about the Axel or the baby? Bro, the baby! Do not slap him. Alright, let's see. So. He's got like a bit of an odd shave job, but you know what? He's trying to be. He's trying to do his best. He's doing his very best. Alright. I really like his hair. His hair is quite fun to do. Because Axel is in fact just a fun little guy. He's a fun little baby. Y'all are just terrifying. To be fair, I am like, this is completely irrelevant, but I never usually draw like a persona of myself because it's never either relevant or just something I like to do because I never tend to do it right. Like, usually the first comments I'll get on it is, oh, that looks nothing like you. But the first one I got, I decided, one, never mind. It's a persona, it's what I want to do. And two, I actually quite like, for one of my most recent videos where I was like, basically just ranting about y'all simping for bad characters. But yeah, simping for bad characters. And I drew myself to like present my pure expressiveness. And I'm kind of proud of it because I got the outfit. The outfit was iconic. The dad, that's his older brother. You know what? Valid mistake. He basically did have to act like the dad for his entire life because it was cut short. You spilled water and it got on your sketchbook. Oh no. Leave your sketchbook out to dry. Like, don't touch it. Don't try to play with it too much. Just leave it out to dry. Let her ferment. And pray a little bit because you may need that. Thought it was you drew an emo dude off Pinterest with invadism clothes. Oh. Personas are just misunderstood. They're always misunderstood. As long as why is someone like literally just, I don't know, chainsawing outside my house? Oh, I'm gonna crash out at the people on my street, but oh well. They don't even know I exist, so it's fine. Hi Theo, how are you doing? Alright, so we've got like this really sweet little, oh, he looks so happy. Oh, that does not last as long as you'd hope, but oh well. We don't mind it. It's bleeding a bit because the paper is damaged, but we actually don't too much mind it. You decorated your desk yesterday? Oh, wow. I'm going to have to lighten that up. Let me just give him a bit more of a swish. Yesterday... Oh, I didn't go live yesterday due to the very clear fact that I had a race and I get tired after my races. I may have to replace this nib. It's not got as much line thickness variation as before, which is it's kind of annoying, but I kind of understand why because I've used it tons. It's extremely overworked. But basically, hey ALG, how are you doing? Basically, somehow, in Langeland, you know, England, I switched language, I'm sorry. But basically, in England, we do these things called counties and whatever the hell. So I went to districts, which is like the first round where you're just doing it for your school because I was forced signed up. I don't do sport. I'm not a sporty little child. I just do it because I'm signed up. And I got through to that somehow. So I got through to counties. So I did counties and I got through to regionals. And so yeah, I ran that and I came, I don't know where I came, probably fourth in my heat, 8th. Overall, I didn't mind. To be fair, I got to... my little artist untrained self got to regional, so I'm not too bad. But still, I just thought it was hilarious. I was the child who was never meant to be there. In England. You're not the best understanding of Axel? It's okay, I haven't slapped some lore about this guy in a while. If you've seen my most recent animation, I may... By the way, I have a question. Do you guys want me to translate the runic on that animation for you guys? Because y'all are struggling a little bit with the runic. Because it is quite a lot of runic in one animation. But basically, Axel is our dear Vinny's older brother. He is the guy, the dude, who basically raised Vivian from a little baby. Like, literally, the moment Vivian was born, Axel was immediately having to raise him because Vivian's mother wanted nada to do with him. Nada, nothing, not at all. Nothing at all. What's my favourite video I've made so far? No clue. None of the old ones. I hate the old ones. Though, to be fair, it brings me back to a simpler time when I was cringe. Iconically so. Hi, Tabitha. But, yeah, some more cutesy lore about Axel is he was around 15 when he died. He didn't make it. I hate to break it to you guys, but our boy, Ax didn't make it. He didn't make it far. But to be fair, he made it further than most. It could have been worse. But yeah, basically, Babby looks like he would bring a raccoon home. Oh, that's so Percy-coded. To be fair, very Percy-coded. 466. Hi, Atlas! But yeah, and then I need to name some more lore about Axel. Axel worked, like, really hard. He works a couple of jobs. He's a hard-working kiddo because he's got to keep his mother and his little brother, his little baby brother, afloat above the waters of creatures. But yeah, and he's great. Hi, it's Chris. How you doing? When you have created a character, which one have you thought you've went too far? Went too far as in lore-wise, or just went too far as in I got too creative. I got too creative. And to be fair, I get too creative with all my characters. So with lore that I think I've gone too far, a lot of the times I actually try to restrain my lore down to making it as relevant as possible instead of mindless and useless almost additions. If you get what I mean, lore-wise. Characters that I think I've gone way too far on. I don't know, it's hard to categorize way too far, but like, weirdly enough, I wouldn't put Vivian on the way too far list because all of his lore has been fairly relevant to the storyline, and it's mainly actually about him dealing with it more than anything. Hi, Popo. But yeah, Atlas will go on the Hear Me Out slides. Oh my gosh, y'all are wild. Be nice to each other. But yeah, characters I've gone too far with, probably Charlie. He's had some, like, especially, like, in the first book, he has a pretty slap-bang awful lore to go through. Or maybe Mr. A, because he's got pretty sucky lore. He did not deserve some of the things. But to be fair, yeah. I usually try to restrain the lore I put with my characters. And it doesn't even have to be bad lore. It can just be, like, I don't know, they like to... I don't know, when they were little, they tended to eat sand or something. It doesn't have to be traumatic. You meant to put Axel? Call me aliens? That's okay. Poor Axel, but sure. To be fair, after the... You know what? I'd rather have you simping for an actually decent human being than the creature. So we'll take it. You're from India? That's so cool. I've always wanted to visit India. I'm from England. It's not as glorified as they make you think. Yeah, usually when I just remember, like, what I like to remind myself is that lore can be anything. It can literally just be a preference or something. Yeah, it's a long hand because it's technically bent. I'm trying to figure it out. It's a sketch. Don't hurt me. Now I've got the blanket, and I'm gonna do this in a style that is pretty iconic. I don't know why. Oh, goodbye, Theo. Thank you for joining. So basically, his hand is under the blanket here for fun. I meant short. Yeah, I'm figuring out. Actually, yeah, I may extend it a little bit. You know what? Whatever the hell worked. He's got worker's hands. Alright, what am I doing? I'm gonna, like, do this in a way where, like, I think I'm gonna have this little guy strapped. Little guy, it's just Vivian. I'm gonna have this little guy strapped around, just make sure his arm, get the crooks of the arms and such, like, wrapped around the blanket a bit more around his waist, as I've seen in South Africa, you know? Because that's what I'm used to. That's where I was raised, born and bred. Well, not born, but there, existent in the area. I'm trying to explain this without being, like, without being culturally stupid. Culturally stupid! Like, most things. We don't mind. Okay, dip in ink, continue. What am I doing? Whatever this is. Ooh, kind of working, kind of okay. I love how, like, the blanket is literally wrapped over his shoulder. It's just a big blanket. They live in the north. It's very, like, it's very cold in the north. This chaotic blanket. Ugh. Hi, Casey. How are you doing? It's okay if you're late. Don't you worry. Don't you mind. Don't you even stress. So. You're freezing. Oh. So we've got, like, this adorable little blanket and tiny little Vivian wrapped up in this blanket. He is really small, actually, for a baby. Baby shouldn't... I mean, technically. I don't know. You may not throw the baby out of the window. You just may not. He is the main character. He cannot be thrown out the window. Drop the baby. To be fair, this might sound dark, but I think Vivian would have preferred to be dropped as a baby. Actually, to be fair, if Vivian had been raised by his mother, he would have been. Wow. Drawing looking peak as usual. Oh, thank you. I am genuinely running out of pages in my sketchbook, but good news, I got a new sketchbook. I have like 3. Perfect. You choked on the grave. Oh, I hope you're okay. You shout. Okay, that's iconic, Atlas. Fair enough. So, like, gotta get muscle definition. I don't know. If the baby gets thrown, I will catch him. You are a good person. You are a decent human being for. And then I'm gonna add, like, I love the little hints that I have. Like, he's got he's such a devoted big brother. He's got a little baby bottle strapped to his actual kit, so that he can take care of little Vinny whenever and wherever. Weirdly enough, Vinny didn't cry as a baby. He never cried as a baby. This is cool. Oh, I literally had to double take. I had to double take. That got me. Bro, that's dark. That is so dark, but it would happen in my law. That would probably happen. That is... Axel would never. Mortifer would definitely. He wouldn't even need a reason. To be fair, handing a baby to a hellspawn is just a dumb idea. Like, if you do that, yeah, it's just a dumb idea. Never do that. Baby equipment built. I know, he's ready for anything and everything. It's just, yeah, he's ready for anything and everything. I'm gonna have, like, a cute... What am I gonna have that's cute in the... In the cute little... This speech bubble. Yay! I'm so tired. Oh, yes. Adorable little speech bubble. How cute. How diva. How cute. You eat the baby into space. Is this what they call cute aggression? Where, like, they see cute things and then they just want to... You can't believe how cute. He was a tiny baby. He was a little baby before all the scars and the, like, violent, sad things. Hi, Stormies. How you doing? Welcome back. What am I doing? Oh, yes. I'm just gonna, like, I don't know. He's got little stars because he's actually just a good brother, and little Zeds because he's just a sleepy guy. Stars for Axel because what a diva. I don't know. You don't know me. That's fine. Don't you worry. You'd probably snatch a baby of yourself. Y'all are dark. Y'all are gonna get me fired. Y'all are gonna get me fired. Alright. So. Cute little baby. I'm gonna do the little chibis because I always love doing the chibis. Like, look. Look. They're so happy. I love chibis. They're just so... Yeah, it just makes Axel seem like such a much less complex character. For the fact he is a very complex character. So we're gonna give him chibi love, you know? Whoever is riding their, I don't know, lawnmower over rocks, may they please cease. So small. You're gonna... Yo! Alright, next time I'm just not gonna draw babies near you guys. For the fear of being completely... I don't know, these babies are just gonna be hurt. I hope you guys never see a baby in real life. Like, I hope there's... Yeah. Hi, William Afton. You just joined in? That's cool, don't you worry. Alright, so we've got the chibi. I love how fluffy his hair is on the chibi. Like, it's not that fluffy here, and then on the chibi it's just, like, puffball hair. It's like my hair. It gets all weird and puffy. I don't know. No, baby. Not half of your grade. Anyway, let's see. I give him some, like, cutesy little fluffy hair. Because he's a fluffy little guy. I'm so confused. Hi, William Afton. Are you... I can hear my brother raging, and I don't know whether it's over his Legos or over his video games. And he's a year and a half younger than me, and he's a diva. Like, I love my brother so much. He is very funny, and we're usually trying so hard not to throw each other under the bus. Alright, so, this works. This works, I think. This works, I'm not sure. Hi, William Appleton. Did I say that wrong? Oh well. It was going to happen. It was bound to happen. Inevitable. Okay, hear me out. Thanos was actually his idea. His idea was actually kind of okay, apart from the massive murder, but could work. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Oh, tiny writing, tiny writing. I was stressed with tiny writing, because it's like tiny writing. Doesn't. Okay, just a small word. Cry. Yay! I don't know. That's just yay! You have a younger sister who forces you to watch Moana? Oh, damn. Moana. To be fair, the second movie had zero storyline. But oh well. To be fair, I watched How to Train Your Dragon the other day. May I just say, I've never been happier in my life as a diehard How to Train Your Dragon fan. I have never been more delighted in my life. They literally, spoiler alert, get off here if you're not gonna have spoilers. But yeah, they literally had cinematic genius. I'll just say that because I don't want to spoil it. Cinematic genius. Oh, from now on, huh? I'm so confused. Hold up. Spring lock yourself. That's so mean. I mean, y'all gotta be nicer to each other. He's just got this bewildered look in his eyes. Look, no thought, just bewilderment. Alright, more cute little chibis. I'm immortal now. What? You guys just terrify me so much. Oh, little tears. Little crocodile tears. Oh my gosh, he's traumatized. Oh well. This poor thing. Like, this poor being. This being, like, he's just a child. He was literally just a child. And he kind of just, yeah. He tried. That's what matters, is he tried. And he did it for Vivian, so we don't mind. Do I like plushies? Oh, yes. I love plushies. I'm a little plushie fiend, and my parents have forbade me from buying more plushies. What did you miss? Chaos. Alright, so I'm just going to very casually compress that so that the page doesn't do that weird ripple thing pages tend to do. Alright, so he's going to have like a little bruise on his cheek because, you know what, life is hard and he's trying. Look at this little cutesy little face. He looks utterly, like, depressed. He looks so upset. I feel so bad. Chaos. Like, chaos. Chaos control? I don't know what chaos control is. Because you punched him? Y'all have lost me already. I'll just let you guys have your own conversations by this point. This works. You're chewing on a broken hair tie. Fair enough. I used to do that when I was little. I used to just munch on hair ties. It was like either sand or hair ties. Actually, I now know why I turned out the way I did, because I was a weird kid. Anyway. When MI4Art, very soon, since I have my mother has purchased a really cool looking sketchbook, and that's gonna be what I'm gonna call my species anthology for all of the Hellspawn and all the specifications, species, everything, because I like to overthink things, and that's quite fun. So Theodore's definitely ending up in there for fun. But yeah, this works. Okay, I'm gonna do like the little yawn because that is just adorable. Oh wow, it just says yawn, whatever. Hi Buff Buggies, how you doing? Alright, now, I don't know what I'm gonna put in here, so I'll let you guys decide what I'm putting in there. I'm gonna do some colouring. Love it. Oh, thank you. I love how you have such cute little like names for your plushies, your little plushes. Alright, perfect. Yay, all clean. Anyway, time for colouring. Hip hooray, there's ink all over my fingers. That, frankly, I was asking for that, so I'm not complaining. Oh, thank you, Vicky Star. Alright, colour this, because this is going to work. I promise you, I am not going to be spontaneous. I'm just going to grab this colour that I don't actually know the colour of, and your exams are next week? Oh, silly goober, I believe in you. I also have an exam next week. I believe in you. You can do this. Just try your best. Try your best. You can do this. Alright, so this is quite a good base colour for Axel's hair, because he's got quite good hair. He's got luscious hair. I drank water today because I was tired. But yeah. Oh, also, random fact, I was actually so productive this week that I had a whole posting thing set out and I didn't post that much. But I was really productive this week because, you'll never believe this, first of all, for 2 days I became a professional videographer, or under a mentorship of a professional videographer. 2, I became an athlete. That was sad. That was not a mere thing to do, but we didn't mind. We didn't mind the athleticism, whatever you call it. And 3, I am currently pet sitting, apparently. The cat is super cute. It works. 2 weeks is Year 6 is coming up in soon for 2 days. Ooh. You're gonna have really fun. Are you going into Year 7? Year 7 was great. It was like a culture shock, in a good way. I think I can barely remember it. That's why it's good. The best part about it is the fact I can't remember it. The fact I can't remember the cringe trauma. There's a crow outside. I've always wanted a pet crow. I can't remember the cringe trauma of being alive in Year 6. Year 8 is coming up for you? Ooh, fun. Your cat is named Gato. Oh. Okay, this is working. You'll be in Year 10 soon? Wow. Fun. I'm in Year 10. It's great. It's great. It's great. Yeah. It's actually good. Don't you worry. I'm just being dramatic because I am dramatic because my dad was a ballerina and I don't know why that computes to me being dramatic, but that does apparently, so yeah. Thought of exams. Oh. It's okay, silly goober. I genuinely believe in you, and I think you've put tons of work in it, which means you surely will get a good mark. I promise you. He is a diva. Hi, Sleepy. How are you doing? All right, colour. Colour is working. I'm going to have to erase some of this. Bye, Cormians. Thank you for joining. All right, just erasure. Yay, erasing. Okay, that worked. If only it worked on problems. Anyway. So he's just like very casually like patting, you know when you pat like a baby's back or just casually cradle a tiny little baby. I don't know much about children, but this works. What? Okay, good base color. Now I'm gonna grab the trauma colors. I'm joking. This is working. This is totally working. Where the hell have I put the colors? Oh, I found the colors. Oh, by the goose, thank you for reminders to drink water and care for yourself. Alright, make sure to take care of yourselves. Alright, so random colours, lip colour. Here, and here, there. Yep, this is totally working. Hey, Dog Doodle. There's trauma colours? Yeah, sure. They just add a bit of texture, you know? A tiny bit of texture to stuff. It kind of made it a bit of the wrong shade, which is really annoying, but I can fix it. I can fix it. I tell myself as I just gradually make it worse. You know what? It's not too bad. Oh, there's a smudge on this, so that's why it looks like that. That is really annoying. Alright, I'm grabbing this colour and hoping this colour saves it. Let's see. Will it save it? Will it save it? Yay or nay? I just want to lighten up the cheek. Oh, that's why. The ink is smudging! It's meant to be smudge-proof ink. How flipping dare it? Why did I do that? You know what? His face is messed up. We don't mind because we love everything. It's mistakes. I'm showing you guys my mistakes so that you guys can learn from them, I think. Yep, you know what? That's not too bad. I'm only going to be live for an hour since I have to finish dumb school stuff. Just a tiny little pale baby, because Vivian is a little pale baby. He's tiny and adorable. So that works. Oh, bye, Drawing Chaos. Thank you for joining. Perfect. I do have acrylic markers. It's great. Oh, thank you, Mac. Acrylic markers are fun. I draw on everything. It is dangerous, but we don't mind. We do not mind. It's getting there slowly. Right. Vivian's got dark hair, so that works as a base color. He's got like that little fluffy, silky baby hair look. I don't know. I'm making it up as I go along. Which brand? Art's. Okay, so from here. White. What? There's white paint on it and it's just lightening it. Okay, scratch that, try again. We'll figure out. I don't even know how to react to that. So, okay. Yeah, the brand of acrylic markers I use is called Art's markers. They are great. They are really fun and silly. Oh, it's fine. Don't be sorry for missing your other streams. I hope you had fun outside of that. I just throw random colours. Fair enough. Art's. ARRTX. Actually, or just ARTX. I can't remember. Or ARTXX. I hate spelling. Bane of my life, that thing is. Bane of my life. Okay, I'm going to go for this really pretty colour called Dragonwell Tea. I like Dragonwell Tea. Yes, perfect. It's a very cute little blanket colour. So I'm going to go as the base colour for a lot of it. Most of it, some of it, I'm not sure, but something. How do I draw so loosely? Like, loosely as in... What do you mean by loosely? By just, like, slapping colours on there? I make tons of mistakes, and therefore I learn from my thousands of mistakes. That's why I draw so loosely. For the new character, will you get more lore for his past when he was a kid? I'll probably touch on that more in the book, in my book, but I may just do lore about what he actually does, since I technically don't have a set out lore for what he did as a kid. So technically, you guys can do that for headcanons if you want. Tips on drawing family portraits for characters. Oh, that's a good one. Have like certain character interactions. That's the wrong color. Like, that might sound weird, but go for like something to do with oh, how would you say it? Like, how the characters would interact with each other, how they'd stand with each other, if, like, there's one character who seems to stand out from the others, maybe, like, a black sheep of the family. And, like, also judging on how, like, the family's status or something, think about how the portrait would be laid out. So if they're, like, a super high upper-class family, maybe it would be, like, a very serious portrait. And if it's, like, a very close-knit, loving family, it would be a very, like, I don't know, expressive portrait, you know? I love how you design it. You say new character, you can't remember the name. That's fine. This is Axel, and that's just baby Vivian, because baby Vivian is adorable. I colour with no definitive line. I draw with no definitive lines for the person who asked. I don't actually know why I draw it, I just do. It's like a it's an unfortunate little sense. And also I find it, like, not having just complete solid lines helps sort of break up the character and make it feel a bit more generic in a way, if that makes sense. I don't know. Vivian even better, he's a baby. That's so cute. I love little babies. It's just, Vivian as a baby is like before the incident. Before the pain and, well, the awful, evil things that happened to him. It's like the grace period of about a couple of years, maybe a year at best. Alright, so what am I doing? Don't know what I'm doing. I would love to do a colouring tutorial. I promise you guys, once I reach summer holidays, I will be churning out the tutorials for you guys. The reason it takes so long, so long for me to do tutorials is because I frankly hate my voice. I hate the way I sound, and having to edit that 24/7, it's not fun. It's not even the tiniest bit of fun. Wow, he looks ill. Good. Oh my gosh. Okay. So a bit of shadow, I think. You subscribe it? Thank you. You need to revise. Oh, have fun revising. I have to revise French, but instead I'm doing this. When's my summer vacation? When they allow me. When they allow me to have the freedom. I just realised some lace is blocking this, so I'm just going to very casually sit that over the lace. There you go, perfect. Why is your voice so pretty? Oh, thank you. It's a creature of a voice. The only issue is, I keep having voice cracks. It's driving me insane. Oh well. The pain, and whatever. C'est très dur et chant par contre. I kind of understood that. I don't know. Where will you be able to read my book? I'm planning to sell it on Amazon when it publishes and other platforms. I'm also planning to do a big competition for a custom little package box thing, you know? Bye, X-Chris, have fun doing stuff. Why on a Monday? Why do they always have to start on a Monday? Like, do we just go to school on a Monday and then be like, yeah, sure, bye guys? Like, what is the point of going on a Monday? Where is the point? Why is the point? Whatever. I'm a slave to the system, so I might as well just, I don't know, vandalize the school. We don't mind. We're doing our very best. Anyway, I'm gonna go with this flax. That looks like an interesting colour for a bracelet. Yep, you know what? It's good enough, so we're going for it. I'm gonna grab this. Brick beige. Will that work for that? Okay, kind of yellowy, so maybe no, but if it works, it works. Yeah, British holidays apparently start in July, which is strange because I'm more used to South African holidays, which start in December. Like the end of the year holidays start in December, if that makes sense. It's strange, but it's also summer in December, so it's strange. Okay, so we're gonna have his like gorgeous little his cloak of darkness. His adorable little cloak, because he is an adorable little guy. He's a lovely guy. He's just a really chill guy, you know? We end school in like a week. Oh, fun. That sounds like fun. Wow, so fun. Now what am I doing? The hell? Okay. Getting back on the wagon. Getting back on the bandwagon. Figuring out what the hell this colour does. Ooh, okay. Okay, frankly, may work, maybe. Who knows? I love how just... I'm going to say this again, I've said it 1,000 times. I love how Axel just has the kit for, like, taking care of a little baby. Just taking care, like, literally. The moment, to be fair, it's pretty hard for Axel to figure out what's wrong when the baby does not cry. But it's just a weird thing that Vivian just never cried, really. Who am I drawing? It looks like people from Percy Jackson. This is Axel. That's Vivian. They're little OCs. They're very chill. They're very sweet. He's trying. He's trying his best. Don't bully him. He's trying his very best. Alright, so trying to do that. Where the hell have I put it? No clue. I love how I just yap to myself, and you guys have to listen to me yapping to myself as I like have an existential crisis of where the hell R320 or whatever the Ahuhu code for it has disappeared off to. Okay, so this is kind of working, kind of, okay, I'm kind of vibing with it. Kind of vibing with it. Kind of, what am I doing? What is the point? Okay. Axel is literally trying his best. He tried his best. And if you've seen the recent animation, he obviously tried his best all the way to the very end. You guys couldn't see what I just did there, but I just stared down the nib of my pen like it had the answers. Hi, Stargirl, how are you doing? Honestly, yeah, staring down the nib of my pen like it had the answers to all my pains and like queries was sad. Hi, a piece of bread. These are my characters. Are these my OCs? Yeah, Kadami, these are my OCs. If I pronounce it wrong, I apologize. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is... I kind of miscolored Axel. It's just my camera quality is saddening. Saddening. But yeah, so the colors don't show up correctly, but it doesn't look too bad IRL. I always say that, and then I re-look at this like a day later and think this looks awful. But you know what, whatever. Hi, Claire. How are you doing? Alright, so... I'm gonna go for the baby bottle as blue. Just, I don't know, I feel like it would contrast a little bit and bring a bit of like, I don't know, colour theory that my art teacher would approve of. Oh, hi, the Radical Pipe Bomb. You drew a cat today? Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so random colours. Pick a colour, any colour. I'm gonna go for pigeon blue. Will this do something? Oh, good night, the Radical Pipe Bomb. Thank you for sharing your experience of drawing a cat today. Okay. Note to self, the blue kind of worked. I don't know. It could work, couldn't work, we're not sure. But yeah, guys, let me know if you'd like... So, if you guys want to have a go at translating the runic on the actual animatic, a way you can do that, and if you get it right, I'll probably slap your repost and, I don't know, congratulate you and, like, be actually quite proud. But if you get it right, the way you can have me see it, because it's pretty hard to comment it due to how many little snippets and tidbits of runic there actually is. If you screenshot the bits of runic and then just, I don't know, write the text that it translates to underneath and then tag me, that works. Am I British? Yep. It's an unfortunate curse. It's an accursed condition. Is it a condition? Is being British really a condition? I don't know, but I get bullied for it. Alright, shirt. Yay! Okay, grey shirt kind of works, not sure. I'm not a fashion expert. I'm just a kid. Ute. Give me that baby. Do not... What is it with you guys and being, like, heavily obsessed with throwing children off of high spaces? Yay, grey, because it just makes it so much sadder. I don't know. I feel like I could change his colour of his shirt to something a bit more accommodating. I also feel like I need to extend... Hear me out here, guys. I'm going to extend his shirt out to here. I feel like that would be a bit more realistic, because right now it looks like he's going like bang, and it's a bit strange. You shall protect the child. Oh, I love how this is a split between my followers right now, or like the people in this live stream. It's like, oh, look, a cute baby. Oh, I will protect the baby. I'll raise this baby like I have never raised a child before. I will give this baby like the life it deserves. And then the other half is like, throw the baby. Odysseus, drop the baby. Like, y'all. You got a haircut one time and apparently they do look like a little British boy. Oh, like the, please sir, may I have some more kind of British boy. And you ask your friend for water, so no, it's a joke. British boy begging for water? Oh. Alright, so I'm gonna add some texture to his actual shirt, like folds and such, just to make it feel a bit more, like, if it makes sense, flowy and whatever the hell. I don't even know what I'm doing. The whole entire point of being an artist is fake it till you make it. Like on a live stream, you just gotta pretend you know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, bye Stargirl, thank you for joining. Alright, so we're gonna pinken up the scars. Maybe just add a bit of that on the cheeks. Yep, that didn't work, but mistakes were made to be made, or are there to be made, and some other super deep, cool stuff. I need a contrasting colour. What if I like used a yellow on his shirt or something, like a light green? Okay, I'm gonna go for this lime green. It looks like a nice shade. Okay. Green, maybe not. Just light shirt. I hate colour theory. Sometimes I wonder why. Sometimes I just wonder why. There's no point. How long have I been live for? 45 minutes and 51 seconds. Oh wait, no, 45 minutes and 53 seconds. I'm gonna be here for ages. I'm just gonna be for an hour because I have to prep for school and cry a little bit and prep for school. Alright, perfect. So cute. Thank you, unknown user. Okay, so I'm struggling with the colour of his shirt. If anyone has suggestions, drop them down in the comments. I need help. Green works for the muted tone. Okay, take it. We have dim green. We have spectrum green. These colours are just getting so, like... Look, these are the colour spectrum. I mean, to be fair, they're actually quite different. This one's quite yellow. Anyway, do I try it? Do I not? Do I try? I'm just going to try it. I'm going to go for lime green first. Green, like musty. I'm still in school. When do I end? When I escape the mortal bands. I don't actually know when I'm in school. I'm the kind of little school kid who's, what kind of pens do I have? I have a hoo-hoo pens. They're definitely worth the buy. Hi, Toaster and Zarlad. How are you doing? Yeah, the caps are always quite misleading, and I never tend to test them. I always tend to just go in for the kill. I just cry. I'll just go for it. Okay, I'm going to use a bit more of a yellow twinge, and then I feel like to make it feel a bit more muted, because I don't have very many light muted greens, I'm going to go in with grey and maybe a yellow grey, and then just regret it immediately. Yeah. You just fell down the stairs? Oh, are you alright? As long as you're alright, that's good. Do I watch MHA? I used to, yeah. I finished it, I think. I don't even know. But yeah, it was pretty good. Oh, my life just reached a Brazilian. That's quite cool. Your name is Lani? Is that how you say it? If not, correct me. I really want to visit Brazil. To be fair, I like travelling. It is a fun pastime and I would recommend it. How the hell am I going to do this? Okay, this is going to work. This is... You know what? Muted colours, it kind of works. I'm not too sure. I'm totally not too sure. Maybe. I have an idea. Instead of trying to fix a shirt, what if I just went around with a bit of greens? I'm going to grab this green too. The green is scrumptious. And then I'm just going to darken around the edge of the shirt. Like, around the edge of the rags that little Vinny is bundled in. Just to, one, give it a bit more 3D. Like, a bit more of a pop aspect. I don't know. Got a new sub. Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you. The voice actor of Bakugo. Where? Alright, let's see. And then if I lightened up around here, just a bit, that's quite bright, so I'm not too sure about that. I may just go like this and take this fun little thing and lighten it up around the folds, just so that it feels a bit more 3D, but I just have to be careful it doesn't bleed. That's what this pen tends to do, is bleed. But actually it's quite cute, a little bundle, and it's a slight reference, but yeah. Your girlfriend broke up with me. Oh, I'm sorry. Just call me Toaster. Oh, sure. I am good, thank you. I hope you're good. Like, sometimes love is not meant to be. Do not ask me for relationship advice. I'm built with the lacking of that part of the brain. Oh well, we take it. Alright, let's see. Just remember to, like, make sure you keep yourself in healthy relationships. Be sure to take care of yourselves. Alright, so kind of working, adding some shading on the leather. A tiny bit of leather shading. I'll just keep repeating it so it sounds as professional as as I think. It's like, yeah, leather shading. If I just keep repeating it, it'll stick in my head at one point. That is way too dark. I'll go with this for the teeth. Kind of have to redo the teeth because there's been a bit of bleeding, but I don't mind. Like my choice. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Okay, so I'm gonna do his eyebrow. Good dark. Make sure the eyebrow's quite dark and the under hair. Some shading. He's got quite lovely hair, to be fair. I want to do the chibis. Look how cute they are. Look how traumatized and oh, look how sad he is. Alright, so I'm just going to take that away. You're still dating her? Fair enough. I'm sorry about that, artist. I mean, I don't actually... Yeah. It sucks that that tends to happen. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Just remember, like, some people are at different stages in their artistic progression journey. That sounds really spiritual, and I'm sorry, but like, try not to compare yourself. It tends to demean you. You don't want to, yeah, don't put yourself down because someone else's art looks different. You've been taking care of yourself after. Okay, good job. You broke the mold. Just keep taking care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. As the front bottoms once said, be nice to me, that kind of thing. Do I have any tips on shading hair? Try to think about like parts where, I mean, I don't shade hair as well as I really should, but think about like breaking up the parts into, I'm going into my spiritual guide phase. Yeah, next time you guys recognize me in real life, I'll be in a nice cloak with a little staff and I don't know, I'll be pointing at random people and screaming at the spirits or with thou or something, speaking old English. But basically, it doesn't show up very well on camera, but also after this I put in white highlights. But you'd think about this part here would be darker, and the parts underneath the hair compared to the little strands. Like, make sure you differentiate the differences of strands, but usually with darker hair, it's a bit harder. But like with this hair, I didn't shade very much, I just have little lines. Make sure there's just differentiation between it. Oh, am I gonna wear the cloak to school? Honestly, you know what? I've been bullied so much I don't even care anymore. Desensitize! That is... I don't even know how to react to that one. That is just... Yeah, you know what? I may not wear the cloak to school because leave that up to the science teacher. He deserves that title and role. He deserves the title and role of true cloak bearer. Or something. As you guys can tell, I'm definitely in with the cool kids. I mean, my friends are pretty cool. Yes, I'm so happy I pronounced your name correctly. That is good. That is great. That is great. As well as the armor. Yeah, we have a science teacher. I'm not going to mention his name online, obviously, because... Well, obviously. But we have this thing called Muffly Day, where it's basically non-uniform day. And basically, every single time on one of those, do you know what this man does? He dresses up in a full cloak and armor, because he is, in fact, a D&D buff, and he loves it. And he dresses up in a full cloak and armor, sometimes with actual, like, battle axes or something, and proceeds to get people to class with the force of a paladin or something cool like that. That teacher is a mood. He is a mood. He's great. Got a little yawn. Yeah, to be fair, I found a way around the uniform by just existing a bit too hard in my uniform, and it kind of feels... It's ish. One of your professors would do that, you feel like they... To be fair, if a professor does that, they're honestly just really good. They're just iconic for doing that. I mean, to be fair, one of my friends did one time show up to school in a banana costume wearing a horse mask, so many things happen at my school. Many things we tend to not talk about. What happens at school stays at the school for the safety of everybody. We just have to stay stiff. Okay, I can't remember Axel's eye colour. I'm gonna go for like a mix between green, grey, and brown. You know what? That's not his eye colour, but I'll take it. He looks lost. Alright, so... looks like such a sweetheart. Honestly, I can't. I feel so bad for the things he has to go through for his brother. Yeah, so honey, how was school? Horse mask. Even worse, he walked into the wrong class. It is my favourite word. Iconic is a real word. Hey Jeb, how you doing? Okay, so what was I doing? I was doing something. Anybody have an idea what I'm going to put in here? I need an idea. I need some cool idea. I've got to hide his necklace. I'm getting out the ink. Okay, so it has been so long. It's been ages. Ages. Okay, so I'm just going to get some tiny hatches. Okay, some tiny hatching. Oh, a bit too much, but we don't mind. Just some scuffing. I have an idea, just to add a bit more, like, character depth. I'm going to have, like, a part where it's just stitched up. Where, like, it looks like parts have had to be stitched up because it's old. Yeah, I don't have a big vocab range. And then randomly I will just hit people with the indubitably and withstanding within the bounds of multiplayer. I don't know. Old English style vocab for no reason. That's me in my every single English exam. That is the kind of thing I'd say. Alright, now, what am I doing? I was going to do something. I was going to add something. Oh yes, Axel's necklace, which is very important because it's the heirloom he passes on to Vivian. And random fact, when Vivian was a baby, all he'd do is just hold this necklace in his little tiny hand, in his little baby hand. He just hold it. This is your first live on my channel. Do I do specific days or something? Usually I do weekends, like Saturday, Sunday, but this week I had work experience, so I did a couple during the week. And on holidays, I'll do a couple during the week because it's fun. But yeah, I don't have like a super specific schedule just due to the fact that I have a job and other things I have to attend to, which tends to make it a bit harder to deal with. But yeah, I try to keep it on a schedule for you guys, but normally weekends. Alright, so I'm gonna maybe thin that out a bit. Don't know. I don't know how lines work, but you know what? Lines. Just keep going. Anyone want to suggest an idea? I'm probably gonna go like, I don't know what he would say there. I'm a bit lost with that one. What if I did like a really thin line on his tooth? Okay, kind of worked. I kind of like that. You stopped watching YouTube shorts? That's fine. Don't you worry. Hi, Dr. Owl. Welcome back. Had canon for Axel. He'd only get good quality stuff for his siblings and patch stuff whenever it would turn. I mean, to be fair, he has done that before. He's gotten Vivian a new shirt because they're usually quite like low on money, but he just scrapes it together with all his might. What would I put here? I don't know. I'm going to put something that's going to be really... Vinny, you're drooling. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's actually quite cute. I was going to put something dark in there. That's going to work. I'm going to put that. May I have space for something more? You're filling space here, guys. Drooling. And just a little. That was a great idea. Good idea. 10 out of 10. Good idea. That's so good. I'm just gonna note your name there, actually, just so I know it was you. I'm just gonna go Academy. Oh my gosh, the ink is running out. No! Damn it! Oh well. Me. Yay! Okay, perfect. That worked. He's just drooling. To be fair, he's like Vivian's main like Vivian's main like role as a baby was literally just existing a bit too hard in like random directions, north, east, south, and west. Why not? Anyway, so I'm pretty happy to end it there with this looks really good. My phone is boiling hot. Oh my gosh. Anyway, that looks really good. I'm actually quite proud of it. I was struggling to get a sketch done, and random news, this sketchbook is literally got 2 pages left. 2 pages left and it's full, and then I'll do a sketchbook tour for you guys to have fun and look at my terrible art. Other thing, got a new sketchbook and it looks like this, and it's great. 10 out of 10. I don't know where my mom got it. I fear it may have been off AliExpress. I don't mind. It's going to be a species anthology. Anyway, flipping back, updates. I just got to adjust the way I'm sitting. This chair is squeaking. I'm sorry. Adjust the way I'm sitting because I can't feel my legs. Anyway, how do I make it chunky? A lot of what you call it? Lace. lace. Anyway, yeah, you call it lace. I just hot glue 3D things, you know. Anyway, updates. Working on the animation. So if you want to translate the runic, screenshot it, put the text next to it, and tag me in it. And if you get it right, I will repost it for you guys because you guys deserve the attention. That, and I think, other than that, a couple more posts. I have an exam this week, so posting will slow down. You like the glove? Oh, thank you. You can find it on Amazon. Drawing gloves. 10 out of 10. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, gotta get a new sketchbook or new flow of sketchbooks. Working on the animation, working on the book, and I will be live next weekend probably. Anyway, thank you guys for joining. You guys are loved, cherished, and please take care of yourselves and be good. Thank you for joining. You guys are amazing, and